Hi again. Alright, well, this time I'm gonna do the slideshow about the presentation that going global means to me. So, well, I know it's kind of hard because of this COVID that I cannot present this to my class, but I have to present it through video. So, I'm just gonna attach the slideshow in the document that I'm turning in so you guys can see the slideshow and kind of know what I'm talking about. So, first, I'm talking about what going global means. As I said in the other video, going global offers great opportunities for truly global development, but it's not progressing smoothly. Some countries are integrating into the world economics faster than others. That's what I was talking about. Maybe it's as working in a team means sometimes this person is gonna work a little slower and it's gonna just develop slower than maybe you already are. And well, it's just a word coverage process that has very different factors that it includes technology, economic, social, cultural, environment, and political, among and others. But that kind of just means that you're gonna be able to get more technology, just improve your economic, or improve your social at the same time, learning about another cultures, and it just gonna give you so much benefits. And that's why today we're gonna talk more about it. And all right, after that, it's asked me about what are the main concern for a person who want to be global. For me, the biggest concern for a person who want to be global is that they could face when globalization there come, like you could feel like you're not helping your country but you're helping another country instead of your own country. And as your company, you want to go global, well, you could have the concern of just losing your money and just that your company is not going to be well received in the foreign market, and as maybe as it's doing in your local market. And it's kind of just investing in another country that you probably don't know much about it. And the next question is, what can you do to be in touch with the global community? Well, in order to be in contact with the global community, it's necessary to do constant market studies, as well as be aware of both local and international news. Just be super updated on news. And in the same way, it's important not to neglect being in contact with the community through the service customers and social media. You need to know what they're thinking about your company, what they're thinking about just going global, and maybe you want to go global into Spain or something like that. So you need to know how their way of living is and what they're looking for, what are their needs that might be not being considerate, and that's what your company is gonna go and do. And the next question, it asks about what are the main values of a global person. And I said that pretty much like the values can be considered as a person itself. You don't have to be a global person to have this value, but they're just like honesty, respect, tolerance, perseverance, perfectionism, and empathy. So you want to have all of these values to go and represent into another company or into another country or even a community or something. And the next question is, what kind of attitudes or ideologies go against being global? And I think it's just no feeling like you're not supporting the local market, and instead you're supporting other countries that you're helping them to benefit from the transactions that you're doing, and they can grow their economics, but you're not growing your native economic. And another just ideology that I think it's really against going global, it's just supporting all the exploitation of labor that they're doing in a foreign country and a foreign market, because just maybe you as a company, you just want to lower your prices and you want to go buy cheaper labor, so that it's going to mean that you're supporting that all the exploitation, all the not fair salary that they're giving to them. And I think those are the two super big ideologies that there is about going global. And the last question says, why do we need to be global, both in business and our daily lives? And I say that in order to be a global person in a business matter, it's important to have a good communication, as I said earlier, and connection with all the international market, either with business abroad or transactions carried out there. So it just means that you need to be involved in another country and not being like in your own bubble. And for a global person, you need to be able to support the international economic just buying like in the foreign country, traveling, and sometimes even working over there. And just that's just gonna help either your economy and others person's economy. And well, I just think just going global is super important, and that's one of my major things that I want to do when I'm studying. Well, I'm working what I've studied for. And that's pretty much it for this semester. I would like to just give a huge thank you to my teacher about having all the patience, and I bet it was not easy doing it online with e-learning, but I think I had the opportunity to work with a really great teacher. And well, just thank you and happy holidays, and I wish you guys the best.